Hey everyone, it's Kellen from RacerX with another race examination from Daytona, and with Supercross now being postponed until further notice, I wanted to talk about a huge potential moment from last week at Daytona. Check this out.
I was doing the quad in, if you want to call it that.
Yep.
The big line what Anderson was doing, but I actually blew up my rear wheel in that race. I'm actually lucky I even finished that heat race. I came across and half the spokes were blown.
Yeah.
It probably only had another lap in it, and it could have just changed the entire night.
So what Eli is talking about is this section right before the finish line jump. You can see Anderson launching. He's going to land about where Cooper Webb is on the racetrack here. And Tomac is scrubbing it because the lap before he launched it, and as you heard, blew up his rear wheel. Now, if he did that and didn't finish that heat race, had to go to the LCQ, he may have got a much worse gate pick than where he gets here on the far inside next to Chad Reed. He could have ended up further outside if he went to the LCQ. Maybe he doesn't get as good of a start, and maybe he's not able to get to Ken Roczen before the race is over, because in this start, even though he gets pinched off on the inside, he still comes out about 7th or 8th, and that could be huge knowing where we are with this situation with the championship now. Because as we know, Eli does catch Ken Roczen later in the race, and he's able to overtake him as Kenny makes this small bobble, and Eli very brilliantly is able to react to it, jump outside of the rut, almost has a little moment there as he cases the triple out there. But what I wanted to highlight, of course, in this pass is how good Eli reacts to what Roczen has done. So from this point when Roczen starts making the bobble until right about here, Eli is able to notice it and react, stand the bike up, jump out of the rut. He has to hop over 2 ruts, but he's able to pull alongside Roczen, who recovers. Still a very nice job done by Tomac to be able to react to what Kenny does there. And in the end, this could be a championship deciding move. Now, moving on to the 250 class, I wanted to highlight this maneuver here between Jordon Smith and Shane McElrath. McElrath was very frustrated after the race with this one. It all started when Shane does this block pass here on Smith. Right after the finish line jump, they're trying to go after Garrett Marchbanks. Smith basically just goes straight into this corner and tries to block pass him back. In the end, he actually stabbed his knee there and tore his ACL, so even with Supercross being postponed, Smith might actually be out longer than that, and a lot of people affected by that maneuver. But Garrett Marchbanks, not affected, picks up his first career Supercross victory in the 250 division. We got a little burnout comparison. Marchbanks having to use the wall because it's his first time doing it. Eli not having to use the wall because he's been here before. We got people on their phones here, and here. My dude with the baby, he's checking out Tomac. He's fist pumping. Hopefully not the last time that we see some Supercross this year.